Hey, what up, y'all? Back with new content TV. All right, so we got this girl named Criss Egypt calling out chrisean. Anyway,
What's
check
up
out
with
this
it,
video.
y'all? I'm here making this video because I heard that chrisean Rock is fighting for X Rumble and is looking for an opponent, and said that Jesus would give her a worthy opponent when it's time. Well, I'm also a child of God, and I believe that I am that opponent that's more than worthy enough to step in the ring with you. Being that we're both from the background of reality TV and you're very well known in the hip hop industry, it just so happens to be that I am the princess of hip hop. I have yet to make my debut because people have been ducking the fade with me, but you are a known baddie, right? So I feel like that shouldn't be a problem with you. I say we step in the ring and we display what we got. Being that this is boxing, it takes a lot of determination, discipline, heart, and high IQ. So I say let's see who's the better fit to win that vacated X Rumble championship belt and see what we got. I feel you, and I feel like we'll be a great matchup. So you just let me know, and I'll be waiting to hear back from you. Let's get it. Trevor out.
All right, so you got this girl, Criss Egypt, calling out chrisean, man. I think this is a good matchup right here. I read in the comments, people talking about, yeah, chrisean gonna get rid of business and all that. Man, y'all don't know that. Like she said, it takes discipline, hard work, and determination. chrisean gonna have to cut back on the drinking, the drugs, you know what I'm saying, and get focused. She needs to lose a little bit of weight. You know what I mean? This girl right here packing 6-packs and muscles. You know what I'm saying? I never seen chrisean look like this, even in her younger days. You know what I mean? Yeah, chrisean Rock, she was an athlete. Yeah, she ran track. That's it. She just ran track. It's not like she played tag football or something, or baseball or basketball or something like that. And just because she was an athlete, doesn't mean that you're a boxer and a fighter. You know what I mean? It takes more than that. It takes high IQ. It takes a more detailed focus, you know what I mean, in the ring. You know what I mean? And it takes a lot of reflexes, man, that you can't really just gain overnight. The natural reflexes is when somebody throw a punch at you, you just naturally duck it because you've been doing this for so many times. And that's what it takes. So you running track doesn't give you those type of reflexes. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens in the ring. I'm actually looking forward for this fight right here. chrisean said that she's going to be trained by the GOAT. You know what I mean? She said she's going to Miami and she's going to meet up with Clarissa Shields. And Clarissa Shields going to help her out with some things, you know what I mean? With some handwork. And good luck, man. You know what I mean? Let's see if that works. Because just because you have somebody that's great teaching you how to fight doesn't mean that it's going to apply in the ring. You know what I mean? It's just all that does is just give you motivation. Oh man, you know what? I train with the GOAT. That's about it. But you're not going to be fighting like the GOAT in the ring. See? In practice, it's not the same as real life, because real life you got a whole bunch of people watching. You got people yelling at you, telling you, giving you instructions while you're in the ring. You got a lot going on. You got people talking shit in the ring. You can hear everything in the ring, and then you have to deal with the lights and all. It's different. It's different inside that ring. It's different inside that ring, man. It's not the same as sparring and training. And if you've never been in a ring with that type of atmosphere, you might be shocked. You know what I mean? That might give you like a shock a little bit. You might be stunned. It might make you hesitant. It might make you nervous. It makes your palms sweaty, and you overthink things, and you get tunnel vision. It's crazy, man. I know, because I've been in the ring before, you know what I mean? And it takes a lot of discipline, man, to tune everything out and stay focused. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the hardest thing to do if you never done it. If you don't do it regularly, you know what I mean? You got to fall easily to the distraction. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. And if chrisean Rock got HDHD, whatever you call that crap, I don't even know how to pronounce that joint, or whatever that shit is. Y'all know what it is. She gonna get easily distracted in the ring. You know what I mean? I hope that's not so, man. I hope she don't get easily distracted in the ring, man. I hope she just stay focused and focus on the fight, man. But anyway, Criss Egypt, you know what I mean? And to tell personally, I don't even know the girl like that, man. I just know her from calling chrisean out now. You know what I mean? I looked at her background a little bit. I think she sings and she does things on TV. I think she's related to somebody famous or something like that. Whatever, you know what I mean? But I just want to see the fight because I think that would be a good matchup. That would show people that chrisean is just a regular female. She's not this super girl that people think she is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can make and be put in their place. Anybody can be humble. Anybody can be shown to be just a regular, you know what I'm saying, female person, man, or whatever. Mike Tyson got humble. Even Mayweather got humble before. Remember when Madonna hit Mayweather in the face, and it was the last 2 seconds that saved Floyd Mayweather, man. You know what I mean? But he was able to win the fight. But that's just to let you know that everybody's human. Anybody can get it. Even John Jones, undefeated UFC fighter. You know what I mean? Reyes. Everybody said that he lost to Reyes. If y'all go see that fight, man, it looks, I don't know, man. It looks like it could go either way. That's just to let you know that you could be great. You could be whoever you think you are. People could put all these accolades on you and make you feel like this myth, this legend. But at the end of the day, you're still human. You can still lose. You could still be shown to be vulnerable. That's why Tasaki got stumped on. Her head got stumped on in the show. She was bleeding on her face. Just to let you know that these people that you think that they're bullies and they're Superman and they're Supergirl and all this, these people are human at the end of the day. When they come across somebody that's determined, it's just like them, they can be put in their place, man. You know what I'm saying? And Chrisean, she gonna get humble. She might get humbled in that fight. I hope she takes the fight. I hope she takes the fight, man, because that's just to show any little girl out there that feels that they being bullied or they being, you know what I mean, pushed around, that they're bullying nothing but just a human being just like them. Because if you apply that same determination, you can overcome, you can fight, and you can win pretty much that fight. You know what I'm saying? You just got to have the heart and not the spirit of fear. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just the way it is, man. I hope that girl knock her tooth out again. You know what I mean? Listen, man, I know y'all thinking like, man, what's your problem with Chrisean, man? You know, I don't know, man. Maybe you know what? Just to keep it up, maybe I do feel some type of way, man. Maybe I do feel some type of way that you got people like her, right? That was able to gain this type of popularity just because you were around somebody that was already famous. So you pretty much got a easy ride, you know what I mean, through fame. And for people that's out there that's working hard, doing real content, that got real talent, you know what I mean? I've seen a lot of talented people, very talented people, man, do skits and things like that. They can write their own skits and all that. It's crazy how they get overlooked, but you got people like Chrisean, man, getting all this attention, and she don't do nothing. Kind of like a Kardashian. I feel some type of way, like, you know, a Kardashian too. What's her name? Rose. What's her name? Rose. Whatever that girl name, man. Rose something. Rose. All these females, man, and you got males too. Females and males, man. I don't even think Blueface is talented. You know what I'm saying? I know people can like, man, why y'all was going on, man? Niggas too, man. I don't think Blueface is talented at all, man. That nigga cannot rap. He cannot box, you know what I mean? And people get this attention for just clout chasing, you know what I'm saying? And I always say, get it how you live, man. I'm not knocking it or nothing like that, but it's crazy how, you know what I mean, people give this type of toxic energy a lot of attention, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, I want to see the fight. That's all I want to see, man. I want to see Chrisean Rock get put on her ass, man, because at the end of the day, she needs to be humble. They got to see that girl is nothing but just a regular female, just like any female in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? And it seems to me like the show is trying to protect her image, trying to make her seem like she's this big, bad Chrisean, and she's not, you know what I'm saying? And she's not, man. But I respect her hustle at the end of the day. I'm not here to shit on her like that, man. I respect her hustle. She do got a child to take care of. I respect any female that do whatever you got to do, man, to take care of her kids, man, and provide a home for the kids. I respect that. I respect that. Don't get me wrong. I respect that. But at the end of the day, you guys still got to get your ass whooped, man. You know what I mean? You walking around here thinking you tough. You got to get your ass whooped, man. I only respect people that's humble. People that are humble, there are tough people that are humble, man. I only respect them. You know what I mean? I respect people that walk around here thinking they bullies, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And that's just that, man. You know, you can't be walking around here thinking you're tough. But I really would prefer Tasaki to really get her ass beat. I can't stand that girl, man. I cannot stand Tasaki, man. You know what I mean? Her man voice. And, you know, she was mocking her sister. When, you know, her sister came out with that song, Yahweh. She was mocking her sister, man. Making fun of her sister. The same sister that put her on. And people keep saying that she was already known in the city. Man, it's known in the city. She wasn't with Blueface. Nobody knew her like that. Nigga, just because your neighbor know you or the nigga across the street know you don't mean you known in the city. Just mean niggas just known in the neighborhood. You wasn't doing shit. You wasn't in the same level as Chrisean. What is she talking about? You know what I mean? I don't know what people in the comments be talking about, man. They be making like Tasaki was not known like that already. She got popular because her sister brought her on to the show. And she need to be graceful for that, man. Instead of her trying to clown like she got herself there. Like she walked in Zeus and they just gave her a job, nigga. Like, come on, man. You know, she got that job because of her sister, man. Because, you know, these people hold auditions. They just don't pick people just like that, man. They have auditions. They pick who they like, and that's it. You know what I mean? The only reason you got skipped over everybody is because of Chrisean. You know what I'm saying? That's about the only thing. You know what I mean? And I just want to see this fight, y'all. I really want to see this fight. As a matter of fact, I'll pay to go see that fight, man. I don't mind seeing those two cheeks jiggling in the stage. Hell no, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sitting right there in the front, man, watching them two cheeks jiggling in the stage, man. They both got cheeks, man. You got one petite cheeks and you got one jiggly cheeks. Anyway, yeah, my bad, man. Anyway, y'all, man, it's back with New Content TV. Please subscribe to the channel, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all think that Chrisean gonna win this fight, man? Y'all think old girl got a chance? You know what I mean? Man, just because somebody look fit don't mean that, you know what I mean, they can fight or they're gonna win the fight. Because, you know, Criss Shields fought that girl Daniels, and Daniels was a big girl, but she was old too. She was 43, something like that. She looked really physically strong, but then you see what Criss Shields did to that girl in the ring. So it doesn't matter how your physique look. I seen dudes that look out of shape beat up niggas that got muscles and stuff. So it don't matter how your physique look, man. It's about your mind, your determination, your discipline, your hunger, your heart. You know what I'm saying? And your will to win. Because you're never out of the fight, right, y'all? All right, y'all, man. To the next time, man. Subscribe to the channel. As y'all can see, man, y'all get the merch. All right, as y'all can see on the screen. Fight for Justice shirts. I got Black Melanin King shirts. I got Queen Melanin Queen shirts. I got Fight for Justice, New Generation. Go to my store, y'all. Copy y'all some merches. All right, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Share it. You know what I mean? Bring everybody to this channel, man. We keep it real over here. All right, y'all. Till the next time. Holla at your boy.